Today we will see about the air conditioning process and controlling of various parameters. In this session there is so many parameters we can see: temperature, humidity, the cleanliness of air and velocity of air, odors and pressure. These all parameters are very important while designing an HVAC system. So everybody should have an good understanding of temperature, humidity and cleanliness of air. So velocity, how much velocity should be given to the air in designing, odors, that is kind of fan smell, and pressure, what is the pressure generally we are acceptable inside the closed room conditions as per ASHRAE. See guys, we are actually designing completely based on the ASHRAE systems to say. So you can have a reference of ASHRAE standard book. If you have, you can get in a free download itself in the you can do some Google. And now we'll go for the scope of HVAC systems, where and all these application construction, in which what are the sectors, different kind of sectors, where and all this has been applied. So you can know, so India is one of the vast exporter of the information technology. Where and all there is an information technology, we can see the HVAC systems need to be installed. So a lot of AHUs are involved, ducting and fresh air supplying systems, ventilation systems, toilet exhaust systems. So a lot of things it should be happening while we are designing. So coming to the healthcare, where it's a normal kind of HVAC systems also be given here. Apart from this, what we are going to do is we will have the clean rooms. So clean rooms of 100 class and all in OT areas. So corridor ventilation, the neonatal care for the children's specialty wards. So what is the quality of air need to be supplied for the infectious diseases like lungs related issues, and all the people who are suffering, they need to be given a fresh air and all. So what type of air, what is the how much of fresh quality of air need to be supplied to those areas. Coming to automobile areas, we may think that how it is very important in the automobile sector, the pressure system has to be designed. See, in the automobile sector there are a lot of paint shops. So lot of paint shops. In the paint shops area, we will be exhausting some of the exhaust fumes which are coming after the paint is being done to the parts. So that is some ventilation systems that we are using, some HVAC systems, as well as while testing the engine and all. See, if you have an engine, initially the engine will be kept in a place where the 20,000 CFM of air is passed over this particular room and all. But for inlet breathing of air into the engine, they will be supplying very clean air after the exhaust is ran. So the exhaust parameters, all the captures will be done in a filter paper. So this filter paper is further analyzed, which we are supplying a fresh air and all here. So what is the output of these parameters? In these conditions, the engine testing beds, this is particular bed kind of thing where each engine is tested separately. All parameters also analyzed here. Coming to space sectors, as you know, space sector is having lot of assembly of rocket parts, just like our cryogenic engines and all, assembling, testing, those kind of things, where lot of particle count is maintained. So they are kept in a 10,000 clean room. Number of class rooms are there actually. The clean rooms are also classified in different classes. So in space sector, not only the air conditioning, but the class of clean rooms are also very important. So because there is the availability of a dust particles which should be restricted inside the assembly, just like satellite assembly area, satellite testing areas, and we should have a proper control of humidity in the satellite preparation areas and all, because the circuit might be getting short circuited. Coming to pharmaceutical industries, in pharma industries there are a lot of processes carried out, just like oral solution, tablet manufacturing preparation, ointments. So different places, production areas, the individual specialized HVAC systems are being incorporated in the pharmaceutical areas. So in this one also there will be dedicated AHUs, positive and negative pressures are maintained, speed of the air is maintained, and pattern of air is also maintained in the pharmaceutical areas. Those people who are looking to work in the pharmaceutical industries, you will have a good time, guys, actually, to work in this kind of industries, because you can have a lot of exposure. Whatever things you have studied, you can directly see, and you can work on those kind of things. So seventh one is the electronic industry. In the electronic industry, so humidity levels need to be maintained properly, as I said. Just like data centers, there should be no moisture content in a data warehousing, where it is electronic equipment is housed. Okay, so this is one thing. And residential, commercial, you are already aware, residential is our kind of villas and all this. Maybe VRS system we can go for. In commercial areas and all, chilled water system as well as VRS systems are playing very important role. So I think you have understood major scope of HVAC systems. So anybody can get the job as a fresher level. If you are interested, you can choose. See, I am saying everybody cannot work in all the different kinds of fields. You have to remember that. That is depends upon your talent and all. Okay. See what type of jobs you are going to get. So you can see the project managers who manage, supervise project, entire projects. Designer who designs the HVAC systems, just like equipment layout, plant layout preparation, as well as supervising already existing drafters also, and a draftsman. This person who generates the drawings based on the design layout given by the designer. He works completely on AutoCAD. So estimation and costing engineers, this is the specific area where the quantities has to be generated for the procurement for this project. So if I am having ducting layout given, so we need to take the quantities. What is the square meter of ducting? What is the square meter of insulation material and cases of structural material required, and also these kind of estimation is done by estimation industries. So we should have an estimation related people in the company, so that our job will be done very easy. The sales guys who try to sell our projects, as well as equipment sales, if that is a product based company. So these are the people. So purchase engineer, once everything, the quantity is finalized, the purchase person will try to get a confirmation and start purchasing of the equipment which are required to the projects, as well as he need to be delivered. He need to follow up on the vendor so that it need to be delivered on time to the site. Service managers are mainly responsible. Suppose, see, completely the project is completed, everything commissioning is done. There are certain few things we should maintain. There should be dedicated to who try to manage and maintain the chiller temperature parameters, whether right temperature is or set temperature being achieved in the conditioned space, and how about the filters of air handling units, cooling tower working, the quality of water, whether all valves are working or not properly. These are the things we need to understand. So this is one of the service manager post. This is also a very good post.